Royal brothers, the Prince of Wales and heir to the British throne, William, and his younger brother, Prince Harry, grew up with just a little more than 2 years between them. They had a close bond when they were little. Big brother William would help baby Harry to take his first steps, and the little princes enjoyed taking part in outdoor activities with their doting parents. They attended the same boarding school, Eton College. People say Prince Harry and Prince William are completely different in their personalities. Prince Harry is like Princess Diana, and Prince William is like Prince Charles. Being so different, you can imagine they would have had different experiences at school. A former classmate of Harry said that Harry had had trouble fitting in at school. He said William was a star pupil. As toddlers, they both went to Jane Minor's nursery, which was in London, and then they both went to Weatherbury School and Ludgrove School. When they were teenagers, they went to Eton College. According to an old schoolmate who graduated in 2004, Jim says that William had an easier time fitting in than Harry. He said, "There's this sort of society in your top year where if you're kind of popular or beloved by teachers and boys alike, you get voted into the Eden Society, which is known as Pop. And you got to choose your own waistcoat and wear special trousers." William was a Pop, so he was like a homecoming king type, but Harry wasn't. I think Harry probably had it harder finding his way. After Eton, they went their separate ways. They were just 15 and 12 respectively when they lost their mother, Princess Diana, in a tragic car accident. But that's another story. The boys stuck together right through their school years. Prince William would say later that he and Harry were uniquely bonded because of what we've been through. No one would have believed how things would pan out between the two brothers. After school, they pursued different careers. After graduating from high school, they both took military helicopter training, and they even said that it would be their first and last time living together. When Prince William married the Queen of his heart, Kate Middleton, Harry was their best man. In 2016, the three of them launched Heads Together, a mental health initiative. In 2017, Meghan Markle made her appearance in Prince Harry's life. The four together even got nicknamed the Fab Four. Rumours swirled around a bit that not all the royals were in favour of Meghan, but still Harry and Meghan went ahead with their wedding. Being the close brothers they were, Prince William served as best man at their wedding. Then a jolting announcement followed. Around mid-year 2019, Harry and Meghan announced that they were resigning from a joint charity that the four were involved with, called the Royal Foundation. From June 2019, you no longer saw the Fab Four together. The feud between the four started brewing. Just 5 months after Harry and Meghan's resignation from the Royal Foundation charity, Harry suddenly came up against William, saying that they were on different paths. This was while attending the British Remembrance celebration. Harry said that he felt cold towards his family. So after saying that, in March 2020, the once Fab Four had their final royal engagement together at the Commonwealth Day service. Harry and Meghan were also getting angry about the media's intrusion into their lives. They wanted to develop their Sussex Royal brand. But anyway, since stepping back from royal duties, they were not able to keep the Sussex Royal name because of UK government laws. Suddenly, they had had enough. In January 2020, Harry and Meghan announced that they intended to step back as senior members of the British royal family, that they were moving away to North America. They said they would split their time between the USA and the UK. That didn't end the feud, and it's now 2023. Harry and Meghan then relocated to California in March 2020. Many people believe they had a real purpose behind this move. Harry and Meghan believed they would be able to maximize their wealth by moving to Meghan's home country, the USA. They would become part of the celebrity crowd. Remember, Meghan was once an actress in the States. Being royals, they never lacked for money. Now they believe they could increase their fame by keeping their royal titles, and yet still be stars in their own right. And if they could diss the royal family for what they had to endure, they would make even more money that way. They appeared on the Oprah Winfrey Show where they aired their views, and they started their own documentary show on Netflix where they aired their views even more. And to crown it all, Harry released his book, Spare, which knocks many of the royals. That includes his brother, with whom he used to be so close. There must be more stories about to come out too. They want a powerful dynasty to eclipse the royal family. Harry and Meghan's friends in LA say they were aware that the couple always had the desire to go back to Meghan's hometown. That's what a friend of Meghan's told Katie Nicholl, a correspondent for Vanity Fair. Now the couple has sealed lips about their future plans. They're working on their charity foundation called Archwell. Their friends often like to discuss their feelings about why the couple did stand down from the royal family and left England. One friend noted, "I think she felt like an outsider from the start. This wasn't the life she was used to, and she wanted out." They dreamed of becoming part of the Hollywood super rich. They made a good start towards this when in September 2020, just a few months after their arrival in California, they signed a deal with Netflix. This deal was reportedly worth around $100 million. And then in 2021, they signed a deal with Spotify, which was worth $25 million. Just a bit later, their Archwell audio podcast series was started. They sure got their dynasty started. Some people say, for as long as possible, they want to maximize their royal titles and generate as much wealth as they possibly can whilst enjoying those titles. Some in the know claim to know their future. They don't just want to be wealthy, they want to be super wealthy and part of the Hollywood super rich elite. The second part of their strategy is they want to build some type of dynasty in America, and Meghan sees herself as some kind of future political leader, they said. Could the coronation heal the rift between the brothers? The coronation, set for 6th of May 2023, is less than 7 weeks away. Still, the unresolved strife between Harry and William continues. Harry's decision to abandon his royal duties still hangs like a thundercloud over the royal family, as also his seeming revenge tactics against the royal family. It's been 3 years since Harry and Meghan walked away, and yet it seems they're not going to let the royal family be. King Charles wants his son to be at the coronation. Although Harry and Charles have not been in contact since the release of Spare, Charles would like his son to attend the coronation. William would prefer it if Harry did not come. After all, William did extend an olive branch to Harry. When they were attending the funeral of their beloved grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, in October 2022, William invited the Sussexes to join him and Kate in their walkabout outside Windsor Castle afterwards. But this was not accepted. Now William has become fully aware that Harry is attempting through emotional blackmail to back both him and King Charles into a corner. It's now or never to clear this feud up. Nobody yet is 100% sure that Harry and Meghan will be attending the coronation. Yes, they have received an invitation, but there's an unresolved feud going on between royal members. Two brothers, who were once so close, have now been wrenched apart. Only time will tell how this sad state of affairs will play out. King Charles, who should be joyfully reveling in this coronation, has to consider where Harry and Meghan have placed themselves. The feud is taking its toll, and both his sons will remember his words after Prince Philip's funeral. "Don't make my final years a misery." There's still time left for repair, but it has to be now. The two of them need to have it out, just William and Harry. It won't be a pleasant exchange, but it needs to be done. William won't forgive Harry if something happens to Charles. One royal expert has said that Prince William has been suffering from heartache that he hasn't felt since the loss of his mother, as a result of his feud with Prince Harry. Since Harry and Meghan's departure from the royal institution, the two brothers' once close relationship has deteriorated. They have grown far apart, and the scathing book by Harry about the royal family has only helped to widen the chasm. The two brothers have one more time, the coronation, to salvage the damage to their relationship. Otherwise, it might just be too late.